ResortLoop.com is proud to be sponsored by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Joffrey's now offers coffee subscriptions. You can order a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription. You can choose from 3 collections: the Flavored Coffee Collection, the Roastmasters Collection, or the Disney Signature Coffee Collection. Each collection includes 3 bags per month. With the Joffrey's Coffee subscriptions, never run out of great coffee again. Learn more and order at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
We are now approaching the Contemporary Resort Hotel. If you are exiting and would like to reboard the monorail later today, please receive a hand stamp as you exit the platform.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. This is ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic. I hope everyone is having a fantastic fall. Hope everyone's feeling very autumnal. It's that time of year. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving. Hard to believe already. Coming up in just a couple weeks or so. I hope everybody has your holiday protein on order. Whether it's a turkey, a ham, a pheasant, a Cornish game hen. I can't think of any kind of smaller pastry. Oh, maybe, or pastry. Poultry. Get some pastry too. Maybe a quail, a squab, something like that. I think like 12 squabs equal to 1 turkey breast is, I think, the correct ratio. Anyway, I thought this would be a good time. I've seen a few announcements of different new things that are happening, not at Disney. Well, a couple of these will be actually at Disney, but things going on like around the Disney area that might be attractions or things you might want to check out, or at least kind of put it on your radar. Maybe see, what kind of announcements are coming out, what kind of reviews these places are getting. The first place I found is a place called Snowcat Ridge. This is in Dade City, Florida, and it appears to be a winter-themed, almost like a water park, a snow park. I'm not sure what this is, so let's check into this together. They have 3 different sections of this attraction. First is called Snowy Slopes, and it starts off by saying snow tubing fun. So we'll see. It's a 60-foot tall, 400-foot long snow tubing hill. It features single, tandem, and family-style snow tubing. Even better, riders will be transported to the top of the hill using a pair of magic carpet conveyor belts. That's very interesting. Snowy Slopes feature nightly music and a light show visible from both Snowy Slopes and from a large viewing area in the Alpine Village, another section of this. Each general admission ticket includes a 2-hour snow tubing session, while the unlimited snow tubing upgrade includes all-day snow tubing until park closing. You may alternate between single, tandem, and family-style tubing throughout your session. So these look like big tubes on a big hill. Well, they say it's 400 feet long, but some of these tubes are family size. I see one that look like it had about 8 people in there. I see a double-seater, a single-seater. That's what they're saying here. Single tubers, so if you have little ones, at least 42 inches tall and weigh no more than 300 pounds. If you're a tandem tuber, rider 1 must be at least 36 inches tall, and rider 2 must be at least 42 inches tall. The combined weight of both riders must not exceed 400 pounds. Family-style tubing riders must be at least 36 inches tall and weigh no more than 300 pounds. So if you're 3 feet tall, if I'm doing my math correctly, I'm just going to be quiet right there because I'm not one to talk. But anyway, that would be interesting. Some important information on here. I'm just going to continue reading down here. Family-style snow groups will be combined, and smaller groups of riders will be seated with other groups to maximize family-style tube capacity, and minimize wait times. Oh, interesting. Family-style snow tubes have a minimum capacity of 4 riders and a maximum capacity of 10. However, the capacity may be modified by staff depending on the overall weight of the riders. All right, so if you have me in one, I'm going single. If you have somebody else in one, you're getting fit 9 other people in there. It's basically the math I'm doing in my head. Just real quick. Oh, I'm kidding. Maybe. Anyway, I'm not sure this sounds the most physically distancing event it sounds like there, but I'm sure they'll have something going on there. So let's jump to the other section of this Snowcat Ridge located in, did I say Dade City, Florida? Okay, this is the Arctic Igloo, where you can play in real snow. The Arctic Igloo features several thousand square feet of snow. It's great for building the perfect snowman. A bunny slope is available for riders under 42 inches tall, and it's designed especially for children of 3 years of age and younger. Each general admission ticket includes access to this Arctic Igloo, and I'm going to be honest here, this sounds like it would not necessarily be for people coming from the north who see snow every year. I don't know if I want to pay an additional cost to go see snow in Florida when I can see that at home. Anyway, guests may not throw snowballs or engage in snow fights. Guests may not eat the snow. That's a safe call anywhere, especially if it's not white. All snow must remain inside of the Arctic igloo. It must not be removed from the Arctic igloo. Apparently, you don't want to mess up the little biosphere system they got going on in there. The Arctic igloo may close for snow grooming, and the capacity is limited. So anyway, so there's a little place in there you can play with real snow, which, I mean, if you're a family from somewhere and your kids have never seen snow, that'd be fantastic. But if you're from anywhere north of Florida, you might not want to see that. And then the third part of this is the actual Alpine Village. Eat, drink, relax. It's a place where you're going to find some snacks. They said they're offering hot and cold beverages, beer, wine, and food. And the holiday market hosts an assortment of vendors offering craft goods throughout the day. And each general admission ticket includes all-day access to the Alpine Village and the Arctic Igloo. Beverages and shopping is pretty much every store here in Ohio. So snow in Ohio, stores in Ohio. Yeah, I'm like, I probably wouldn't go to this necessarily, except maybe to check it out. But I wouldn't go there for the snow side of things. And honestly, this is one reason I have not been to Blizzard Beach. I'd prefer the Typhoon Lagoon theming. If I wanted to see snow, I would just, look out my window for 6 months out of the year. Okay, it's not 6 months, but it's not good. Speaking of snow, we're going to make a little transition here. We're going to more Christmas themed. If you're familiar with the Gaylord Palms Resort, they're very near Disney. They've been known to have that ice exhibit. I'm not sure they're having that this year, but they're having an exhibit for Christmas time. It's called I Love Christmas Movies. This is November 13th through January 3rd, where you get to walk through your favorite Christmas movies in our all-new, never-before-seen 17,000-foot multi-sensory pop-up exhibit. So this is brand new this year. You can interact and capture with moments of the characters, sets, and moments from the movies you know and love. They have 13 immersive scenes that'll make you feel as if you stepped into the actual story, complete with replicas of the film props, audio clips, and more. You get to travel with Buddy the Elf from Santa's North Pole workshop to New York City, capture a moment in front of the Griswold's house with thousands of Christmas lights and more. Some of the other scenes that they're going to have here are going to be Polar Express, A Christmas Story, and A Year Without a Santa Claus. This is a paid-for event. This is not like a complimentary, just stop by and swing by. You actually have to have tickets for these. And these are a bunch that you can get the packages that will include your room, or I believe they're ticket-only packages. The packages are different tiers. They're silver, gold, and platinum. I'll just read some of the things on here. I'll have a link to this in the show notes if you're thinking you might want to swing over the Gaylord Palms. But they have the I Love Christmas Movies exhibit, which I talked about. A Snowball Build and Last. A Grinch's Wonderful, Awful Idea Scavenger Hunt. Mrs. Claus's Christmas Traditions. Gingerbread Decorating, Hot Chocolate, and Elf Training Academy. And some of these are included in Platinum, some are not. Prices, you can find them over at Gaylord. I'll find a couple example prices here. There are discounts available for the tickets. I'm going to just read some of this is where you save 40% with the Platinum Play and Save Pass. Each person in your party needs one of these tickets, but they include as I said, the I Love Christmas Movies, the Snowflow Mountain, the Grinch's Scavenger Hunt, Gingerbread Decorating, and these things, includes your parking also. Adults are $117. That sounds a little pricey. Kids are $108, so this must be an all-day event. I would say check this out in much more detail if you're thinking of swinging by there, but it almost sounds like a park price admission almost for this. So, but if you're staying at the Gaylord Palms, you want to get away from the parks and see something different. They did say that they are social distancing here and going through some protocols. So, again, I will link to this in the show notes. Now, this I don't know how I feel about. I'll be honest with you. This is over near Disney Springs. It's not in Disney Springs. It's going to be over on the Palm Parkway. It doesn't look like it would necessarily be walkable from Disney Springs, actually. But if you had a car, or you're maybe swinging by this way, they're going to be building the world's largest White Castle. And they're breaking ground this month. They're hoping this will open next year. This new White Castle is going to be the largest in the chain. It's going to be about 4,500 square feet. It's going to be in the O-Town West area. It's on Palm Parkway and Darrell Carter Boulevard. Yeah, so it's kind of out there a little bit. It's not really real close to Disney Springs, but it's not terribly far away. Known for its tiny square-shaped burgers, the menu also includes a variety of sliders like Sloppy Joe sliders. Hey, those actually sound good. Chicken and waffle sliders. If you need a side to go with your main entree, you can choose from things like mac and cheese, chicken rings, corn dog nibblers, and of course French fries. What part of the chicken is the ring and what part of the corn dog is the nibbler? Just leave that hanging out there. The new restaurant is going to have both indoor seating, outdoor seating, and 2 drive-through lanes. So we'll see if this restaurant can master the 2 drive-through lanes concept, because the ones I know of and have been to don't really have that down. So we'll see how that works. I'm not a fan of the White Castle. I don't believe that beef should necessarily be steamed. Just throwing it out there. Meat has holes in it so you can steam it. I know a lot of people love the White Castle. I guess it's especially a great late night treat. I just think you could do better things with the beef. You could braise it, you could smoke it, you could roast it, fry it, grill it. I feel like I'm doing bubblegum shrimp. You could sear it, you could broil it. Oh, you can braise it, smoke it, roast it, fry it, grill, Caesar, broil. Oh well, that'd be from the Timothy Gump Beef Company. Anyway, before I wrap it up, I want to talk about a slight issue Disney Dining had. If you made a reservation with Disney Dining on November 3rd, your reservation may be canceled. Disney put out a little bit of information here that says, on November 3rd, our dining reservation and experience booking system unfortunately experienced an unanticipated technical issue for a short period of time. And while we worked as quickly as possible to resolve it, during that period, the system displayed reservation times at locations that were unavailable and fully booked. So it sounds like maybe the system had dropped the reduced capacity amount that they were allowing into the restaurants and letting lots of people book. Disney is sending out an apology to everybody whose reservations will be canceled. So if you booked it that day, there's a possibility, if there was actually no availability, you will be canceled. The statement reads, "We are so thankful to have the opportunity to make magic for guests like you every single day, that we love being part of the special memories you make at our dining locations and bookable experiences. We are deeply sorry to share with you today that we are reaching out about a recent dining reservation you may book through My Disney Experience." It goes on to say, "We are incredibly sorry that this happened and recognize how much excitement, thought, and time goes into planning visits to Walt Disney World. We know that you may have altered your plans, and we thank you so much for making us a part of your day. We will be sending you a $25 Disney digital gift card from Disney Gift Card Services you can use on your next visit. Unfortunately, if your dining reservation," and we all know how hard it is to get the dining reservations, and for, we get so excited when we know what restaurant we're going to. Maybe it's one we've looked forward to going to for a very long time. Unfortunately, physical distancing capacity is very limited, so whatever this little hiccup was, sounds like they got it under control quickly. However, they're going to have to cancel everything to keep everybody safe, but a $25 gift card on your account, that's a pretty nice apology, I would have to say. So anyway, if you made a reservation, keep an eye on your email. You might get a notification that you've been canceled, but hey, you'll be plus $25. So that's something. I'll take every dollar I can get on a Disney vacation. I'm Tim Scott, Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com. I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank everybody for downloading. By the way, if you have a question for the DVC Roundtable or on a Walt Disney World vacation, just drop me an email over at tim@resortloop.com and we'll talk about it either on the DVC Roundtable. Maybe we'll put out a special show with questions. If you're interested in booking a trip to Walt Disney World, look us up over at ResortLoopTravel.com. Everybody, please go out there and share the gateway to the magic. See you next time, everybody. Vacation memories will stay with you and your family for a lifetime. The Resort Loop Travel Group was created with this in mind. Our fee-free services will relieve you of the stress and confusion of finding and booking the best vacation at the best price. After booking, we will continue to monitor for ways to save you even more on your vacation. We will check for any upcoming packages and discounts to save you as many vacation dollars as possible. Resort Loop Travel Group, gateway to your magical vacation memories. Get a quote, or for more information, visit ResortLoopTravelGroup.com.